everybody, and welcome to the Routemaster Show, issue 129. 2 more to go until this journey ends, and what a journey it's been. So yeah, I've got some co-hosts and guests tonight. So my first one is Dave Say.
Hello, good evening and welcome to issue 129 of Build the Classic Routemaster. Is it going to be a fun-filled, packed build tonight? Yeah, you bet it is, as always. And let's see how we get on, shall we?
And next is Horlicks.
Good evening, everyone. Yeah, I was thinking, I can't believe we're on 129. It's gone so quick. It just seems like, a few months ago we started this, and it's I don't know. It's going to be sad, but
yeah,
there'll be a lot more to come. Because as for me, for one, I've still got to do on my build, so there will be more.
Okay. Next is our master builder, Steve-O.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the show. Like we say, it's the this one and the last one next week. So we're getting there. And I've got a bit of a night off tonight, so I've just been relaxing tonight. Not much to do, but a bit of a night off for me.
Okay. And the man who's been there from the beginning, Geordie Dave.
Hi everyone, welcome to the penultimate episode of the Routemasters. Sad that it's going to be finishing soon, but as I say, we'll move on with other models, and I think it will be a cracking build tonight.
Yeah. And my next guest hasn't been here for a while, but he's back tonight, and that is Chris Davies.
Yeah, hi all. Yeah, can't believe it's 129 actually, because it's so quick it's gone. Because I remember when I first started it was like 2018 something.
Yeah. Okay.
So
it's nice to see you, Chris.
Yeah, new Mark. Yeah.
The
rest of it.
It's nice to see you. So
yeah, jolly good.
How are we all?
Yeah, good. You?
Oh, half left and half right, I suppose.
And Dave said probably everything else in between as well.
Yeah, everything else in between as well, yeah.
Well, if anything breaks down tonight, it's me, because I've had an MRI scan today, so I might be radioactive, I don't know. Yeah.
We'll keep you right, don't worry.
Yeah.
What were you ready to let guys?
Okay, right. I'll just quickly do the comments. So we've got Dave say, hi everyone, hope you're all doing well and keeping safe.
Hello.
We've got Roy's the boy. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Roy.
Hello, Roy.
We've got Dano Builds. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Dano.
Hi, Dano.
Hello, Dano.
We've got Peter Whitlock. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Peter.
Hello, Peter.
Hi, Peter.
Crafter. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Julie.
Hello, Julie.
Hello.
We've got P40F20. Hi, all. Well, here we are, the penultimate issue of Routemaster Build presented by the Dream Team.
Yeah, hi, P40.
Hiya.
We have Love Minis. Hi, all.
Hiya.
I love Minnie.
I love Minis. How are you?
We've got Roy's the boy. Love the countdown at Mark's Mods.
Yeah, that's good.
Brilliant, isn't it?
We have Christine say hello, everyone.
Hi, Christian.
Hello, darling.
Hi, Christy.
We have David Hanger. Evening, everyone.
Hi, David.
Hello, David. Keep watching.
And we've got Roy's the boy. You look like you're glowing, Mark. Yeah, it's the lighting in here. It's terrible.
Is that Blackpool?
It's absolutely terrible in here. I look like I'm from another planet.
It's probably all the radiation from today.
Probably. Like I said, if things start flying around the room, then yeah.
Yeah, Blackpool
Yeah,
Towers.
got things hanging up like this,
Right. So, shall we get on with the build?
Yeah, let's change a few cameras and we'll crack on, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll let you do that, Dave.
Okay, well I'm doing my camera now, and then if Steve wants to do his camera, okay.
So I'm going to see you go first, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that was nice.
Okay.
Okay, ready.
So, issue 129. So, we're doing advertisements and indicators. 2 advertisements are applied to the sides of the model, and the left and right indicators are fitted to the front of the bus. So, we'll go through all the parts.
I thought.
So, we've got 129A, which is indicator times 2.
You might have to go those parts of the day.
Go to Dave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there with me. Yeah. So
There.
yeah, they're the indicators times 2. So that's what they look like. 1 on each side. So that's the indicators.
Lovely. 129B, there should be 2 pins.
And they're the, is that them pins like that? Very, very tiny, them pins.
Your camera's a bit blurry, Dave.
Trying to get it a bit right, but unless I switch that off, let's have a look. Is that
That's
better?
That's better.
That's better, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got 2 pins like that.
Okay. 129C, which is left mounting bracket, and it's marked L.
Ah, right. Okay, so this will be the mounting bracket, and it's ever so small, but I cannot see. Where is it marked L? Oh, that's R. Yeah, so it must be that one. So yes, they are marked L, and that's the mounting bracket.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Which leaves the next one to be the right. 129D is the right mounting bracket, and that is marked R.
And that is marked R. Yes, you can't see it on this camera, but yes, I can see it. It is marked R. Just up from where the screw goes in, you'll see that there's an R or an L.
Aha.
Aha.
Okay. 129D. E. 129E. Taifu T and T add sticker.
Okay, I think Steve has got them.
I'm on it.
Them stickers, yeah. Do you know what we could do with them? We have a cup of tea and a cracker.
Yeah, cup of tea and a cracker.
So there you go.
Wow.
And I think
And
I'm
the dog likes them as well.
Yeah. So that's in the packaging. Yeah.
Oh, that's huge.
Lovely.
Steve, cup of tea on you tonight, then.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that looks really good.
Yeah, looks awesome, that does.
We've got 129F, which is the Jacob's Queen Crackers ad sticker.
Yeah. See some crackers, that'll do me nice, Steve.
So these are the ones that obviously were supplied, and I'm not using them for my build. I'm using a set what I've got from Peter, which quite a few of us have bought them from him. So that's the one for the build. So this is the one I'm going to be fitting to mine.
Yeah. I was wondering strange though. You know them bead-in things?
Yeah.
Where this screws out. That was silly. Or they put them back in nowadays.
There's no screws will go back in there now. No.
No, that's what I mean. That's silly, isn't it? Why they took left to where they done. I thought they would be screwed in there, but still.
They probably had a different idea when they first started.
Yeah. It's mad.
Okay. And then last of all, there should be EM screws. 1.5 by 4 mil screws, 3 red ones.
Yes, we've got them. Yeah. And that's one screw there. You can probably see in between my finger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lovely.
Yeah, EM screws times 3.
Okay, so we've got like a little red circle here. It says you may find it easier to position the stickers if you lay the model on its side. If you choose to do this, take extreme care and make sure it is laid upon a soft surface that will not cause damage. Make sure that the sides of the bus are clean and free from grease or dust before you position the stickers.
Yeah.
Okay.
All very good instruction. So
we're on step 1.
So that's Steve-O then.
Okay, so check the position of the first add sticker 129 on the side of the model. It is up to the upper deck outer panel 122A and 121A, so that the top edge is aligned with the bottom of the strip 124G. Note the position of the left-hand end close to one of the vertical trim strips, which is illustrated with a blue arrow. Working from the left-hand end, start to peel the backing off the sticker. Keep the top of the sticker aligned with the trim strip 124G as you fix it in place, ensuring that it wraps smoothly over the vertical strips without any air bubbles. And there's another balloon that says, warning, it is important to take time and extra care with these steps. Only remove as much of the sticker backing as necessary as you work across the model. The adhesive is strong, and once stuck in place, it will be extremely difficult to reposition the sticker without damaging it.
Oh, that's good tip. Fair enough. This is what I got in the photo. The blue issues.
I think Matt's got a photograph of how I did one of mine. I laid it on its side on a towel, and I just did it. But Steve has certain mods to his bus that he can't lay it on its side, so without it being too difficult. There we go. I laid mine on its side, and if we go to this camera here, if you click onto my camera, Mark, there it is on mine. So yeah, the Jacob's cream crackers.
Hey, the revenge.
That'll obviously give Steve a few minutes to put that on.
Or you could put them on a magnetic strip and just put a magnet on.
Yeah, that's a brilliant idea, Geordie Dave, to put them on a magnetic strip.
I like that idea as well. That's good.
Yeah, it'd be a good idea if you wanted to say swap and change them about.
Yeah, I think me and Christine are going to do that on the other two models. We're going to have some magnetic strip, and then we can pick and choose which adverts we want on at any given time. Yeah.
What one's you going to put on your bus and on your blue one?
I'm undecided yet, Chris. I'm not sure what to do yet. I may be looking for some like local Hull ones, that's connected with Hull for my blue bus.
Oh yeah, nice.
I have actually got some Roundtree's pastels ones from Peter Curtin on the Routemaster group. Brilliant adverts they are, absolutely brilliant adverts. And of course, Roundtree's were made in York, so that's pretty local towards Hull. So they would actually look really nice on my East Yorkshire bus.
Hey, going to have a free pastel then. That's nice.
Okay, so
beautiful, Steve.
It's gone all right. I might just get a bit of a hair dryer, just seem to, because there is a little bit of a gap where it's gone over the beading.
Yeah,
that's normal. It looks just like a normal bus.
Yeah.
I don't think you can get it if you got it so perfect. I think it'll look wrong. It'll look wrong anyway. So it's got to have that little bit of a capture. But yeah, it's. I don't really want to start like prodding and sort of getting like a plastic spatula. I can do that at my own leisure. But yeah, it's on. It's been on with TAC for quite a long time. It went on. Peter's transfer went on really easy, and it comes off as well. Because I believe the Harshette one, once it's on. But like,
the Harshette one really tricky to get right, and it would easily pull the paint off as well.
So Peter, you can actually take, obviously keep it. I'm just sort of warming it up by just rubbing it, keeping it, sort of warmed up. But yeah, it's gone okay.
Brilliant.
I think there's just a little bit there I need to cut off. It's still got a bit of white on there, so I can address that. But yeah, that's the. Just going to see what we can do on a side bit, so people can see what it looks like.
Wow.
Trying to get it in.
Superb.
All right, so
yeah,
that's my near side one. I've obviously fitted me offside one, which we'll show it a little bit later on. But yeah, that's one of Peter's adverts.
Do you want to catch up on the chat, Mark?
Yeah. So we've got Richard Coppleston. Hi everyone, can anyone tell me what the floor switch in the driver's cab is for?
It's that dummy switch what never got used.
So dipped headlights.
Yeah, it was the one on the floor towards the left of the cab is a dummy switch. There was going to put something on that switch for dipped and mained headlights, but it never got sorted.
Okay. Next comment is Verwayne. Hi all.
Hi Verwayne.
Hi Verwayne.
We've got Stephen Hyson. Good evening all.
Hello Stephen.
Peter Whitlock. For 2 pins, I'd watch this show.
Ha 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 ha.
We've got David Bassett. Good evening everyone.
Good
evening David.
Roy's the boy. Fresh butter and cheese.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yes.
David Bassett, Richard Copplestone, it's for show only, doesn't connect anything. Believe on the real bus, it's a dip switch for the headlights.
Yes, it was, yeah.
And we've got David Bassett again. Love the Red Rover advert, Steve-O.
Yeah, it's so
brilliant. From Peter Curtin.
Yeah.
And then we've got Rise the Boy. Could you not put water on the paintwork, then slide it into place?
No, because it's not a water slide transfer. It's actually sticky backed.
Yeah. And then we've got David Hanger. I still haven't decided on my advertising yet. Leaning towards the magnetic strip that's as thin as possible.
Yeah.
And that's chat.
Definitely. Okay.
So back over to you now, Dave, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
well,
as Steve said, we're going to come back to step 2. We're going to come back to a little bit later on in the show. So for now, we're going to go straight on to step 3. But as I say, don't worry, we'll be coming back to step 2 a little bit later.
Yeah.
So step 3 is to take the right mounting bracket, 129D marked R, and fit it near the front offside corner of the model. A locating pin fits in a socket illustrated in a light blue arrow, and the screw hole in the bracket aligns with the hole in the panel 111A, fixed in place with a red EM screw.
Okay. So that's what we're doing now. We're just popping it in there. All being well, this is going to go well. I am a little bit nervous as to live building. This is only the second attempt to live building that I've done in nearly 130 issues. So I think I've done well to escape all the live building, I suppose.
I was going to say you've done well there.
Yeah. So I've helped just about everybody in the live build, you know, because obviously I've been helping Chris and I've been helping Horlicks and Penny and everybody else. But for myself, you know, I've just only actually live built one other issue, and that was the rear emergency door upstairs, the rear emergency door. That was the only other live build that I did. Anyway, that's the bracket on. Look, so step 4 then, is it, Alex?
Okay, yeah. So step 4, take one of the indicators, 129A, and one of the pins, 129B. Fit the indicator in the bracket 129D, noting which way up it goes. When in place, fit the pin through the bracket and the hinge of the indicator. The end of the pin fits into the hole in the lower arm of the bracket.
Okay.
During manufacture, the lower hole may have become clogged with paint and may need to be cleared for the pin to fit.
Right. Okay. Well, I've had a look at this beforehand, and there is a black nodule on this indicator, and on this side the black nodule wants to be uppermost, so keeping it upright that way. I think you can see it now. Keeping it upright that way, then you fit it in between the bracket like that, and then you would get your pin, which I have in my hand already, and slot it through the complete unit. Don't know how well this is going to go neither, but we'll try and see if we can get it through. There we go. So it's gone nearly all the way in, and as it says, there might be a bit of paint block. So, and it's like pushing a pin through. If you're into dressmaking or anything like that, it's like pushing a pin through. There we go. It's all the way in. So there's the pin. It's all the way in. It's through the indicator and through the bracket, and it's just popped out the other side. And I believe that's it. So next stage then, Horlicks?
Yeah, certainly. So step 5. The indicator can be folded back as shown here, but when the bus is in service, it should be at right angles to the side of the model.
Right. Okay.
Information and about how that worked.
Yeah.
So
well, the information is all good. Yeah, so it can be folded back like that, and you can see how lightly it's just folded back. So obviously, if you're transporting your model or you're covering it up, I would be very, very careful and fold it back like that so it's out the way, and then fold it out, and that's how it would be in service. It would be fully folded out, so obviously people can see it from the rear and the front and the side where you're going to be indicating from. And so for now, I'm going to push it back there, and you may also see there's a couple of holes under there too, and that's for issue 130, which we won't do today. We'll do that next week. So what I'll do now is I'll turn this around if I can. It might be quite difficult on camera, but I'll have to manipulate it around.
Dave, I think they back as well for the washing as well, didn't they? When they put the buses in with the car wash, did them indicators.
Say that again, Chris.
No, the indicators. I think they folded them back as well as a real bus to when they're in the bus wash.
Yeah. They would fold them back in the bus wash, yeah.
Yeah.
Stop them being broken off. So I think we're up to stage 6 now, Horlicks.
Okay. So stage 6. Take the left mounting bracket, 129C, marked L. Fit it near the front near side corner of the model. A locating pin fits in a hole, which is illustrated by the light blue arrow. And the screw hole in the bracket aligns with the hole in the panel, 110A. Fix in place with a red EM screw.
Okay. Well, there's the bracket, and it should have the thickest part of the bracket uppermost, and then it just fits into the locating hole, and the on the cream strip there, and then you would get your EM screw and screw it into the hole. And once again, you'll have to be a bit patient with me because I'm not used to live building. I just take things nice and steady when I'm building generally. And
I'll catch up with chat then.
okay.
So we've got Tony Evans. Hi, you all.
Hi, Tony.
Hi, Tony.
We've got Richard Coppleston. I've really enjoyed this build with you guys. Thanks to everyone. You have helped me no end. Thanks once again.
Well, thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, exactly. It's no problem as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we've got Peter Whitlock. Does the pin need to be glued to hold it in place?
Well, I haven't glued it in place, and it's remained in place there. But I think I may glue it.
I glued mine.
You've glued yours, have you? Yeah. I think that's.
I just put a little bit of glue on the pin. As I dropped it in, I know it'll stay there. So I think it's your own choice.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do, yeah.
Okay. So I think we're ready to move on to next stage, Alex.
Okay, so step 7. As for the offside, take one of the indicators, 129A, and one of the pins, 129B. Fit the indicator in the bracket, 129C, and secure it in place with a pin, as shown. Again, you may need to clear any paint that has clogged the hole.
Right. Okay.
No mistake in them instructions. That Dave's not working on the offside; he's working on the near side.
Yeah. 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 Well, it clearly says in the instructions it's this side we need to be on for this one, doesn't it? But it doesn't say so. Yeah.
Oh, I think it means as for the offside, as in like what
we've just done. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Well, again, we're looking at the indicator, and the black part is uppermost. So you would put that in the bracket like that. If it's going to go in the bracket, there we are. And then it's just a case of lining the pin up, which I have in my other hand, and popping it through the top and pushing it in as though you was pushing a pin in to do some dressmaking. If you've ever done dressmaking.
Yeah, you have.
No, I haven't actually done any dressmaking. I have sewn some socks up in the past. I didn't need pins. So there we go, and there is the pin in the bracket.
Are they pretty tight?
Are they pretty tight, Dave? No, they're quite loose in there. So I would imagine that a blob of glue on the top would just hold it in place.
Okay. And then step 8 says, this is actually what Chris Davies just touched on. It says the indicator can be folded back as shown on the right. When the vehicle is in the bus washing machine, or when it hits shrubs or other obstructions along the roadside, when the bus is in service, the indicators are at right angles to the side of the model below.
Yes. Yeah. So if the driver or the garage mechanics are going to put the vehicle through the wash, they would nicely fold them back out the way, and then they wouldn't get knocked off. And similarly, if you were brushing by a tree or something, they would get pushed back like that, and they would have to be pulled back out again. They're very, very how can I put this? They're very, very loose, so I would be very, very careful with them as well, because they're pretty fragile. are these indicators. So if you're going to cover your model with something, I would definitely fold them back and be very, very careful about these indicators. But they do actually look the part. They look fabulous. They really do.
So on the real model, would they have been sort of electronically controlled, or would they be completely manual?
No, as far as I'm aware, they're manual.
Right.
As far as I'm aware, and your conductor would probably hop up the step there and hold onto the handle, and then move the one on this side, possibly for the driver. You'd probably keep an eye on it anyway, because maybe the driver wouldn't be able to see it because the mirror would come down slightly from there. So, yeah. Okay. So next step, I think, which I think is step 2, is it? Arnold?
Okay, so yeah, we're going back up to step 2. So what we need to do is repeat step 1, which was obviously putting the advertisement on the side. So we're going to repeat that on the other side of the bus and stick the Taifu T-Ad 129E in place on panels 116A and 117A, directly below strip 118G.
Right, am I going to Steve now?
Well, you can quickly show mine, and then we can go to Steve. Well, I've already put mine on, and I did mine exactly the same way. I laid the bus on its side and on a towel, well, 2 towels actually, and then applied the advert on, and they are very, very tightly stuck on, are the Harshette ones, and I keep referring back to this, but the Routemaster group, if you go in there and have a look at Peter Curtin's adverts and stickers and such like, and streamers, he has a whole pack of them, of different ones, and they are very, very reasonably priced if you want to change these for others. So, and as I said before, if you want to put these on magnetic strips, you can then take them off and change them around. And he does corner ones, he does the streamers, he does back ones, and he does very back corner ones as well. So, and they are very, very reasonable, and they're in the Routemaster group.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, so I'll switch camera over to Steve. Are you ready, Steve?
I am. And there's mine. And as people can see, I've actually done mine where it's actually an illuminated advert panel. So I've actually, if you remember from when I did the back panel, there was a hole which I've actually looped into the destination wires. So obviously when my destination lights come on, this will come on. But hopefully built it as best I can. This is obviously from the side. Slightly set back, because that's what they were on the advert panels. And obviously it can give you, it stands out as well. So it obviously gives you the real thing. I've used sort of like Christmas tree light because it gives you that warm sort of old-fashioned look. I didn't want to put some bright LEDs in because I think it ruins it. So with the camera, when you switch it off, the camera, it's pretty. It sort of picks up the light more than anything. But when you see it actually in the day sort of light with a sort of or a darkish room, it does light up. So it does the job.
Absolutely brilliant.
So it looks quite white there on the camera, where it's more yellowy in real life.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm hoping I've got the sort of I built it with the framework, and I spoke to Dave, and Dave told me there was panels, what went in. And hopefully I've done it justice it sort of looks, you know, it sticks out. It does. Not many Routemasters got them. It was a sort of a 60s, 70s experiment, and then obviously I think flat batteries had a problem with it and stuff. If someone left the lights on, so it didn't really. It wasn't a sort of. It didn't really get carried on. I know it's just coming back now. I've seen quite a few buses in London where they have sparkly lights and certain bits are lit up or colours. But it's there. It's that's my mod, and obviously it's with the route number lit up as well. So that's how I've done my side. So okay, so that's that. And obviously, if we want to go down, we want to go to the front now, don't we? About the indicators. So as you can see, I've done a mod on the indicators. No one knew people were asking questions. No one knew what was going on. We didn't know what the indicators were going to look like. So I had to sort of stick my neck out, and I ran wires up the side. I connected it to the rear lights, and I put photographs in the Facebook pages. And I think the idea I've got, I actually went and got changed the bulbs in the end. And what I've done is the wires came out where you were screwing that holder in, and I've actually just took one screw off the beading, and that's where I glued mine in place. And the idea really is to get the bulb as close as I can to the lens, so as people say, you can see the orange bulb, and I've actually painted everything so it all blends in, so you don't from that tabletop look that you need to look at it. You can't actually see anything going on. I mean, when you get close up, you obviously know there's something going on, but there was no other way out of it. I tried to do them SMDs, but when you connected them up, it stopped the back lights flashing. And even though I put diodes in, and I thought, well, we're getting everything's sealed now. I didn't really want to start experimenting in case it blows the circuit board. So I knew the bulbs worked. So as you can see there, I got a bulb. I got these bulbs. I got about 10 for about, I think, £1.99 or something. And I just filed the lip off the bottom. So if it can, like a lip, exactly like a lip. So I just filed it off so it was straight, and then hopefully it looks, you know, trying to get I've tried to put the bulb in the lens as best I can.
Yeah, it looks brilliant.
So from the front end you can see, and then obviously if you look from the back of the bus, let's see if I can. You can't really see the bulb.
No.
You know, it sort of, I've tried to hide the bulb as best I can. And yeah,
looks absolutely perfect, Steve. It really does look perfect.
You know, so it's wired up to the other one. So I mean, it's as you said, if you look down the bus, you know, you've got your back. You should be having your back flashes. So I don't think I really can. There they are. But then, as you said, if that's the vision you're going to get down the side of the bus, you know, that's what I think I've achieved. What I've achieved, sort of thing. I don't think I could have done any better.
Yeah, super.
But yeah, it was a mod. I didn't know what to do. You know, it was all there. And I thought, what we're going to do. But yeah, it's worked out quite quite nice. It's worked out really, really well.
Yeah, I must admit, I'm tempted to have a go at doing that myself.
Yeah, I mean, all I did was tap into the there's a plug. There was a plug going to the back of the bus where the lights are. I just tapped into that. I ran the wires up the side here, so I got here. Then I just split them. So one set of wires went this way, and the other ones went across the front and to the other side. And the wires are the holes are there for the wires to come out. All I've had to do is just mount my brackets a little bit forward, but I don't think it's made any problem to the vehicle. You know what I mean? It's not made them like, oh my, it's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've mounted in the same place, the same height. So yeah, it was sort of like a mod, and I thought, oh well, is it going to really stump me? But it's come out really nice. I'm sort of I'm glad I've done it now. That was like a mod. I'm glad I've sort of had patience to do it.
Okay, shall we go for the finish views for this issue?
Can do.
So that's the finish views.
Yeah, the indicators and the sad streamers.
And what we got coming next issue, Horlicks, issue 130.
Oh,
Okay, so coming in issue 130, the final steps to completing your model of the Routemaster bus. And let's have a little look. I can't see. No, we don't really get any. Normally, you get like a little glimpse, don't you, in that picture?
Yeah.
It's just showing the bus. But
Adrian, it's being circled right now.
Oh,
in the picture.
You get the wiper, the front advertisements, and the wing mirrors.
Yeah, you do.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
Okay, so there's lots of comments. So if you want to go through the comments, Mark.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, doing all that clicking cameras, how Adrian does it is beyond me.
I know.
Okay, so we've got David Hanger. So for some reason, the bottom loop on the bracket isn't threaded.
Yeah, no, it isn't threaded.
No.
We've got Izzy Harris. Hi all.
Hi.
Hello, Izzy.
We've got David Hanger. Is the indicator stem plastic or metal? The part that would flash, that is.
That's plastic, yeah.
Plastic. Okay. We've got David Hanger again. Guessing it's plastic if it has yellow plastic insert.
Yeah, that's correct. It is plastic, yeah.
Okay. We've got Mark Osborne. I know them inside out, the indicators. When folded in, don't work. In the top of the unit, there is a set of contacts.
Wow.
Okay. Oh. That's nice information to know.
Yeah.
We've got David Hanger again. Looks great, Dave.
Yeah. Thank you.
We've got Mark Osborne. The base of the unit on the body would be the band colour. Okay.
Ah, right.
David Hanger again. So the black on the hinge is a rubber shroud on the real item. Mark Osborne. Electrics inside it.
Yeah.
Got P40F20. Nice mod, Steve-O.
Thank you.
Got David Hanger. That looks fab, Steve-O.
Thank you.
Mark Osborne, it's a rubber bush.
Yeah.
We've got Mark Osborne again. The bush worked as the pressure to keep it in place.
Right.
Roy's boys, if the stickers are vinyl, you can use soapy water to put on. I've done it on cars. Look on YouTube, it's quite easy.
Ah, right. Okay.
Okay. Roy's boy, I've used used to live in the same RD as Dalston Garage for a short while?
The same road.
Right.
The same road as Dalston Garage. Wow.
Okay. Mark Osborne, the switch originally in the cab was self-cancelling. It worked on an internal timer, so after a minute they would cancel.
Yes.
And then David Hanger again. Steve-O, that's a great job. Wiring not my forte. More bodywork stuff.
Yeah.
And I've finally caught up on chat. So am I going to you now, Mr. Say?
Yeah, just go to me quickly if you can, please, Mark.
Yeah.
And to show this, what I was sent last week, which is a Routemaster telephone.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely fantastic. I didn't expect it to be this big. I only expected it to be like half the size. So anyway, it didn't have no cord or wire to connect to the BT line. So I sent it away for some cord and some wire, and it all came today. And anyway, we've quickly tried it. It needed some new batteries in it. Now, when it does ring, it rings like dings a bell, and then it flashes the lights inside and the lights at the front as well.
Oh,
So,
wow.
but unfortunately, it doesn't work. So it's going to go to a friend of mine who actually mends old telephones. He's going to actually mend it for me, but it has to go to the Chesterfield area. So yeah, but yeah, so I absolutely adore this. This is fabulous. So it looks brilliant, doesn't it? So
Yeah.
David Hanger, thank you ever so much. You are a gent, and I will be looking after this especially, and trying to get it to work too. And I'm pretty sure my friend in Chesterfield can actually fix it because he's used to mending every sort of telephone you can think of. So thank you ever so much for that. You are a gent. And also received this week, just today in actual fact, I received this model today. And I got a surprise package, and this was in it. And it's actually a model that somebody's adapted to make look like the single deck Routemaster that there was only one ever made, and I think it was 137 or something like that, RM99. I can't remember what number it was. Somebody in the chat will be able to tell me, because somebody in the chat is actually making one of these in 1/12 scale. This is the Corgi version, and it's got the whiz wheels. It's the Corgi version, made in England, and somebody's made a wooden top, taken the top deck off, of course, and then just glued the wooden top on, and made it look like the only single deck Routemaster that was ever in existence. And what a brilliant job, really. So, Fleetwood J, thank you ever so much for sending me that. And it will go in my Red Routemaster collection. And quickly, for those of you who didn't know, my Red Routemaster collection, last week, I notified everybody and showed everybody my Red Routemaster collection, and including this one too, which is the Harshep 1/12 scale one, which I've been secretly building now for 6 months. And it is, well, it's up to issue 129 tonight. So one more issue to go, which I've got in the package, and it was actually donated to me and Christine to share along with our other buses, my bus and Christine's bus and the Red Routemasters, when we do take them out to shows. So a big, huge, ginormous thank you to the person that donated that to us. I do really owe you a debt of gratitude. I do really. Thank you ever so much. And I hope I've done you proud in building this model as it is, straight out the packet as you wanted, and without any modifications at all. And to say it's out the packet, it looks absolutely wonderful, and I am over the moon with it. I really, really am. So thank you ever so much from the bottom of my heart. And that's about it from me for this week.
Okay. Right, so we're going to give a little bit to Chris Davies now, who's going to give an update on his bus, because we haven't seen him for a long time. I know where he is on his bus, but we said we'd give him a little bit of time just to say what he'd been doing. So let's have a look, Chris.
Yeah, Monday I done this, guys, which is a destination blind, which on my channel, if anyone probably haven't seen that, if you want to subscribe to me, you'll see me and Mark Mods and Chris Campion doing this on Monday, which was very hard, but way Mark subscribed it and Christine and was with her tip with watching the cogs first, and then yeah, really impressed with it. If you look out with the cog, you can change the destination to that. For instance, you can go there if you want. Oh yeah, I'm very impressed with this. This is not the only thing which you have not seen on the channel yet, which is if anyone is not subscribed to me, you'll see this as well, the bottom deck, the top deck, I mean.
Fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I do on my channel, guys. If anyone's not subscribed to me, please check out my channel, because you probably missed a lot of things. Even for this now as well. See, I'm behind everyone else.
Yeah.
But I can on my channel, so you'll see me doing this issues which I haven't need to catch up with. So, yeah.
Well, I was there on Monday when we did it, and you did very well, Chris. You know, with your eyesight. You know, if people don't know, Chris does have an eyesight problem, so he finds it very difficult to do things. So I said, "Don't worry, I'll come along and I'll help you with issue 80." And he did really, really well. We did it in about 45 minutes, which was really good. And yeah, it's nice to have it done.
Yeah, and I behind screen it was really hard, and I thought, now I've done it. I just took my time just to listen to what Mark said. Got it done.
You really did amazing, Chris. You really did.
Yeah.
We're so proud of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, really
And it's nice to see you on the show.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So, and right, so the next person I need to go to is Geordie Dave, because he's got something he wants to show everybody. Yeah. So I'll go to Geordie Dave.
Yeah, new build out from Hatchet. Just getting it with here. He's still on wagon.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Apparently it's the first one that was ever named, and it's called Twiggy.
Wow.
Twiggy?
Yeah, so it'll be named after she's the thing, didn't she?
And it's 1/12 scale.
So it'll match the bus.
Yeah. That's how I'm a truck.
Oh.
You can have them on a motorway together, the Routemaster and the Eddie Stobart.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So,
So £8.99 a month, Dave, or is it £9.99?
it'll probably, because the whole plot works for them, so it'll probably be $9.99 a month.
Yeah, because they're up, aren't they?
Yeah,
I am going to attempt on my channel my first video build doing that.
Oh, wow.
So watch out.
Real.
Watch out. I'll post it on the once I've get the first one done. When I start, I'll post them on the hobby group.
Yeah,
So
fantastic.
please watch.
That's the first vehicle I've seen in 1/12 scale, apart from the bus. All the other models are 1/8 scale or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's very tempting, isn't it, Dave? Say, to do another 1/12 scale.
Yeah.
The bus gets the same era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And it'll probably be longer, surely, because the trailer on them is probably the same size as the bus on its own, without the cab.
Yeah.
At the front.
Could be a separate trailer, so couldn't it?
Let's see if it's overall length 1,128 millimeters. Height 3.3 millimeters. Width 238 millimeters.
Wow.
Well, that's massive.
You know what? I'm expecting now a message from Christine saying we've already got a bus depot. We do not need a truck depot in our dining room.
And it's, as I say, And it's Eddie Stubbard, which is the iconic wagons of our road.
Yeah.
And
it?
for an iconic singer, Twiggy was the first. Reading that, it was the first wagon Eddie Stubbard named. Give a woman's name.
Yeah.
What name was that one?
Because I don't know if people know much about the Eddie Stubbard, but he does name his wagons.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On females. And actually, he's only got one wagon that's named after a male.
Yeah, and that's the soldier. Lee Rigby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Okay. Right, I'll just catch up with chat.
Okay.
We've got David Bassett. What a brilliant mod, Steve-O.
Yeah.
We've got Eric Woodsy. Good evening, everybody.
Hi, Eric.
Roy's the boy. Meant I've done it. Right. Roy's the boy. That's great, Dave. It's bigger than the one I sent you.
Yeah, it is.
And we've got David Hanger. No problem, Dave. Wasn't sure it was still working on connection side. I did recall the lights and ding working though. Hopefully you'll get it working. Glad you like it. Quite rare.
Yeah, thank you. I will get it working.
Yeah. We've got Mark Osborne. I've been on the single deck Routemaster when I was an apprentice. It was part of Chiswick Works experimental shop.
Ah, right. Jolly good.
And we've got Mark Osborne. Nice job, Dave.
Okay, thank you.
I think this is Chris Camplin. Hi, everyone.
Yeah.
Because his next one below is everyone.
Yeah, hi, Chris.
Hey, Chris. Hi.
We've got Christine say, well done, Chris.
Yeah, thanks, Christine.
We've got Yorkshire Crafter. Cool, Geordie Dave.
Yeah.
On your wagon. Yorkshire Crafter, great job on the blind, Chris.
Yeah, thank you for that.
David Hanger, I wish Harshett would do an Intercity 125 in its original decal. Yeah, I'm the same. I've seen Intercity 125.
Yeah.
Got Stephen Hyson is the wagon. So
the wagon.
That's chat caught up with. So I'd just like to say we're obviously missing a couple of people tonight, but Penny's having to take a little bit of a step back, so we're wishing her all the well. Come back to us soon, Penny. You know, the show's not the same without you. I'm hoping, she'll get back on her feet. So we're wishing you all the best wishes, Penny. Yeah. And Adrian's had a few issues tonight, so he's not been able to come on. But he did put up the instructions and was clicking them for me, so that I could just go to the instructions. So thank you very much for that, Adrian. And don't leave me doing the cameras again, because that was really stressful. How do you do it beyond me? So, yeah. No, I'm not doing that again.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Good show tonight, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for hosting it. And thanks for everybody for coming along.
Yeah.
And
next week's 130.
And 130, the very last final Routemaster show next week. And yeah, very sad. But don't be sad, everybody, because obviously there is a lot of people that are catching up, including Horlicks, aren't you, Horlicks? And
mine is up there. I don't even see it. It's still for itself. It's not got any of the frame on it or anything.
Yeah.
So there's still more to go on that.
Right. Yeah, we need to get you back building again, Horlicks.
Yeah, we certainly do.
Your Routemaster and your Terminator.
Yeah.
I'm ahead of Horlicks now on my bus, which is really weird. I'm ahead of Horlicks. I'm ahead of Penny. It's weird. So,
yeah, it's a strange feeling, isn't it?
Yeah, especially when you've looked up to these people, and you've watched them build, and and then to get ahead, it's like this doesn't feel right, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
you should have put your screwdriver down.
Yeah.
Addictive, though, isn't it? It is addictive. I know I've taken a step back again, but as soon as I pick the screwdriver back up, I'll be addicted again, and I'll be like, "Oh, how many issues can we get done today?" You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we definitely need to get you back building Horlicks.
Yeah, we do. We certainly do.
Right, I've just got a little bit more chat. Roy's the boy. Chiswick has a silent W.
So,
Chiswick. Sorry.
Yeah.
My Yorkshire accent. We've got David Hanger. Great show. Can't believe that's an hour already. Neither can I.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
Actually, Horlicks would turn around and say, "No, I've been on longer lives than that."
At the beginning,
Yeah.
3-4 hours maybe.
Yeah.
I think you only did half an hour of building, didn't you? Peter Whitlock, can't believe it's the final build next week.
Yeah.
P40F20, great show tonight, Dream Team. Thank you, P40F20. Christine say lots of lovely comments tonight. Thank you, everyone. I will say that we have Yorkshire Crafter, we have Christine say, and I do know Penny's watching. They're moderating all the chat in the background. They do it all for us, so we don't have to worry about it. So thank you very much. Yeah, thank you, ladies, for doing all that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. P40F20, all watching, hit the thumbs up button.
Thank you.
Thank you. Lucas 1945, well done, everybody. Nice show tonight.
Thank you.
We've got Stephen Hyson, who's producing the wagon.
Right. That's Hachette, we believe, don't we, Dave?
Yes, Hachette.
Yeah.
I think just hit the shelves today.
Just hit the shelf there. And is the first one $1.99, Dave?
Yep.
And how many issues is there in it?
120 issues.
120 issues, and it'll be the normal price, which will probably be $9.99 now for each issue, wouldn't it?
Probably. It's got nothing on. Well, I haven't opened up yet the literature yet, so it doesn't.
And the wagon is 1/12 scale as well, so it'll go exactly with your book. So yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, I'm not going to go down that road. I really am not. No, that's very dangerous going down that road.
Yeah.
What do you get any free gifts with it, Jordy Dave? If you subscribe,
I'm not a subscriber. I haven't opened it to get into the literature yet, but I was actually. I'm actually leaving it shut because if I start my first build, I want to open it live on me video.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll really give information out on then. So to try and get that done within a week after I need to speak to you, Mark, about OBS.
Okay, no problem.
I want to go through your OBS video first.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So YouTube schedule tomorrow. There is nothing. There's no public Zoom tomorrow.
No.
But I can confirm the last Routemaster public Zoom will be next week on Thursday evening at 7 till 8 o'clock.
Yes, it will.
The show's coming to an end, so we're not going to continue the Routemaster Zoom anymore. No. Friday, Adrian doesn't build anything on a Friday again. Hint, hint, Horlicks. Hint, hint. So we could put. There's nothing Friday. There's nothing Saturday, and then Sunday is Build with Adrian. But I'm not too sure what he's doing because he's not here to say. Monday, Mr. Chris Davies, you can answer that one.
Yeah, Chris Camplin.
Chris Camplin, what's he doing?
33, 34, I think, yeah.
Right.
33, 34, the Terminator?
73, 74, isn't it?
Yeah. That's what I meant.
Yeah, the Terminator. See, it's nice to have you in here so you can answer what's going on Monday, you see.
Yeah.
Tuesday will be Build with Adrian at 7 o'clock. And then Wednesday, I'm sorry to say, is going to be the last Routemaster show from now on. And I think I'm going to have tissues with me on that one.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. So, yeah.
Can I tell you the truth, though? Did you ever imagine you'd get to this point when you were starting out on issue 1?
No.
you couldn't
No.
dream what this would, you know.
Yeah.
I would half expect it to stop.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we'd all be like, oh, we've all got a half-built bus then, aren't we? Going, what do we do? You know, but
Yeah.
I'm glad it went through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, who would have thought this model would have brought us all together?
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know, this, you know, it's brought us all together. We've met new friends, some we call family now, and you know, it's got a lot to answer for. Is that red bus?
It has, yeah.
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 I think, Dave, I remember you saying once, it will change you or something, and yeah, it has done, because I was never into buses, but now I am. So
Yeah, but
so right. Well, I think that's it for tonight, guys. Done really well. I'll go in reverse order to say goodbye. So first of all, it will be Chris Davies.
yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Like, share, subscribe, and thanks for the little guys for helping me out in this bus. But I just catch you again on my channel now on the 28th for this month. Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Okay. Next is Geordie Dave.
Okay, good night, everybody. It's been a cracking show again. So thanks to these guys for doing the Routemaster. I think it's been a fantastic build, and it's great to be able to get involved with you on that. And everybody in the chat as well. I think we'll have made a lot of good friends out of this. So good night. And I've just looked at the chat there. His son Dano builds, his dad built it live, and people here 20s back to them up.
Okay. Next is Steve.
All right, so it's good night. We'll see you next week. The final bits then to be, so I can actually put the bus in the display box then. But yeah, the final bits.
Next is Horlicks. You're not last Horlicks tonight.
No. Yeah, good night. Thank you for watching, everyone. Yeah, it's been a really good show. Lots of nice comments, as you say, and great to have you all here as well. So yeah, thanks a lot, and see you next week.
Okay. And the man with the knowledge, Dave, say.
Well, thank you ever so much for turning up and actually commenting tonight and watching the show. It's been as good as always. It's very sad that it's coming to an end. Next week, issue 130. God blimey, 130 issues of Build the Routemasters. What an enormous thing we've gone through over the last 2.5 years. We've met some lovely people and had some brilliant times together. So thank you ever so much for joining us. Join us next week for issue 130. I believe it'll be on one of our channels, probably Adrian's or Mark's or mine or Penny's or whatever. I don't know whose channel it'll be on next week, but it will be on issue 130 on Wednesday night at 8 o'clock live. And thanks for joining us. Thanks for everybody here tonight that's shown something or talked about something or built something or commented on something. That's lovely of you. Thank you ever so much. And it's a good night from me.
Okay. And it's just left for me to say, when I came into this show at issue 104, because I still class myself as a newbie, I never thought I would be hosting 129. So I want to thank all of my co-hosts and guests tonight who have made it so much easier on me. This will be my last time hosting the show. So, I can't believe where I've come on this show. It's been absolutely amazing. So thank you all out there. And thank you to all my new friends and family that I've gained while doing this build and being in this show. So it's good night from us all.